here we are. What's up, Finn?
I'm doing well. Nice gear you've got there, Bomb.
Look
I
at
like your merch.
look at your hat there, looking real
Oh, it's
good.
not just the hat. We get to say
Yo,
hello with the shirt there as well. I like
that
that.
looks
I think
fantastic.
I think we need to actually get a picture. Can you take a screen grab of this while we're also holding it up, or
There we go. Yeah, wait, do it
did you do
again.
it?
Well, my cord was in the way. Do it again.
Oh, okay. There we are.
We'll take a screen grab of this. I love that. Boom. That looks amazing. I love that. It
All
looks
right.
great on
Yeah,
you, by
we
the
got
way.
that. You got it. You look great too.
I
I
appreciate that.
think I would have preferred, of course, a flat bill like this, but beggars can't be choosers, and I'm happy to have this thing here. So check it out. Got the killer whales in the front, got the hello shirt on, and hold on. Oh yeah, got killer whales in the back too.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't know if you can see that.
Show us real quick,
Oh yeah.
Why not?
If I
Oh, there it
twist too much,
is.
there you go. I can't
Killer
twist too
whales.
much, otherwise the wires are gonna get all tangled. But there you go. You got the killer whales in the back. You just love to have the merch, right? Oh, and one more thing.
Here we go.
So shout out to the team. Awesome group of people. You. So we got the killer whales. This is the hoodie. Got killer
Mm-hmm.
whales in the back. Sink or swim. Crypto pitches. And you've got the Hello Labs. There you go. In the
That's
front.
clean right there.
Oh, it sure is. So shout out to the team. When does because I want to get these now for all my friends and family. So
Right?
when does the shop open up? Because we need to just be able to buy this for people.
That is a
Which,
great
speaking of
question.
which, we've got a lot to talk about things that have been updated recently. So for those of you who have been under a rock, one of the things that Bomb, I'm probably gonna have to tell you about this too. The leaderboard is crazy for Doge Dash right now. Go to
Really?
Doge Dash. Yeah, show Doge Dash. So first thing I want to talk about is Doge Dash. And I know this stream is kind of last minute, so we might just be recapping for people to like hop on later and rewatch. But if you go to Doge Dash and you click on the leaderboard here,
Oh,
you're gonna see
leaderboard?
something.
It's in game, right?
l-
Or are you
It
talking about the one
no,
outside?
it's not. You're gonna have to
Yeah,
go. You're gonna have to go out.
right
What's up,
here.
JC? We got JC here. JC, it's great to have you on here. So check out this leaderboard right here.
Wait a
So
minute. This
you can
isn't the main
you
leaderboard.
need to go to the arcade. Like you got to click on like play Doge Dash. Just scroll down further, more. No, up, right there.
Read
No,
more.
read more. Yeah, hit the play Doge Dash. No, click,
Oh.
click. No, up there, up.
Play
Wow, right
Doge
there.
Dash? No, but
Yes,
then it
do
takes
it.
me here.
Okay, then it's the other one. It's the play now button.
Yeah, I think it's this one.
Play now. Yeah, there it is. And you gotta be signed in.
I gotta be
So
signed in.
you gotta be signed in. So here's what I'll say is that they
Me-
basically dump 4,300 uh they dump 4,300 tokens per day, and it's automatic now. So whereas previously they were having to fill up the reward pool, now it hits automatically, so you can win 4,300 tokens. Yeah, hey, sorry about that. We didn't. Hey, what's up, Ian Rudius? Yeah, we made a mistake with the tech there. We both had tech issues for a little bit, and so it took a little while to jump on and go live. And so kind of last minute, but we wanted to hop on and obviously show some of the merch here
Mm-hmm.
that we really are excited. We want to get the shop up and running so that we can get this for friends and family, because like the merch is just like we showed the hoodie earlier, the hoodie with the front and back. It's great. I think the flat bill, when we get the flat bills in, I'll
You're a flat
probably
bill
spend a
guy.
month's I'm a flat bill guy, so I'll spend a month's salary on that when that comes in. But if you guys have checked out the leaderboard, Ian Rudius is on the leaderboard there. 4,300 tokens per day. So every time it resets, it starts at 4,300 tokens. To be one, I think if you get like top 10, you're like clocking over 100 tokens, which used to be first place would get something
Wow.
like that. So yeah, like it's a big the team is really rewarding the players that are playing that game right now. So I would definitely take a look at that. I think so. Fortunately, I've been like top 2 recently, and
Okay.
it's like 350 tokens or something crazy like that. if you get first slot. Second is like 200 and something, which is pretty cool. So anyway, we'll be giving out some of those tokens. So Ian Rudius, like, if you want to just win some tokens, you're in the right spot here today. But other things to talk about, I got it on the board over here. That's why I'm looking off to the side. We got the merch from the team. Would love to see the shop go up. I don't know if that's going to happen around like season 2, but I think that should happen right before season 2 comes out, because I think you should see people repping the merch. If you've seen on X, there's been Sander. He's been posting some things. He just posted another one of, someone with Gary V wearing a Killer Whales hat. He posted another picture of him sitting next to someone who needs no introduction. Yeah, there you go.
Let me transition back over real quick.
Yeah, and if you want to scroll down, you're going to see some pictures there. So scroll.
Oh, sorry. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Killer Whales, right? There you go. And there you go. You got some Killer Whales displayed with Gary V. And
VCon. No way.
Yeah.
And then here.
Yeah, huge. Also speaking at the same event, which is pretty big. I mean, to get that kind of visibility, also wearing the Hello tee with the front left chest branding there, like we like to see. Ian Rudy is saying, yeah, the reward pool has risen up again, which is nice. Hopefully it stays even when Hello rises. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, if we can continue getting that. And I mean, I personally like it, because if for the people that are like clocking in and clocking out even when the price is down, I think it's a nice little reward for those people that are continuing to play the game, continuing to check in, even when the price is down. So I kind of look at it personally as the price, if it's like 5 or 10 times what it is now, because that's what it was, and you're looking at all these tokens and you're like, okay, if I'm winning 300 tokens in a given day, that's like winning, $70 later if it goes up to this amount, or 140 if it goes up to this amount. So I think it's pretty cool, the reward pool. Bomb, you definitely got to jump in on that. At least get like 1 or 2 games to get on that leaderboard, because, man, there are tokens to be won right now.
I will start playing again for sure.
Also want to bring up, Sander did recently mention that he drafted a message on X, and he had to delete it. I don't know if you saw that when you were looking at the X page there. He said he had to delete the message because it was too revealing, like what he was going to release there. And he had to like delete it. I don't know if he's taken it down. Yeah, it was. Or yeah, X.
Or X,
Twitter,
yeah.
Twitter X.
I don't think it's I don't think it's there anymore.
No, it's gotta be. He typed something out. I retweeted it, so maybe go to mine and see if you can find it there.
Right here. Typed an epic tweet for Hello Community, but I couldn't post it. Would have been too revealing. Still have it saved in as a draft though.
Oh yeah. So we got something coming right there.
It looks like 2 days ago too. That's pretty wild.
And look at the kind of people that he's meeting with and networking around that same time frame. So I think that's pretty big. Yeah, don't know. Again, around the same time frame, Ian Rudius, it's looking like probably near or at the same conference or something like that. So again, for me, I'm like, man, it looks like there might be a bomb incoming there. The other thing I wanted to point out, and this is more of a macro concept, of course, is the greater crypto market. We're back over 60,000 per BTC, if you want to check that out, Bomb. I don't know if you knew, because we had dropped to, I think it was like 48, 49, and then look at like the 5 day. It's crazy, right? Look at the 1 month. Do the 1 month. Show us the 1 month. Boom. Yeah. Look at that little reverb right there we got going on. Wow. So again, and now if you zoom out even further, look at the 6 months. This is the one you want to see. And year to date, go to year to date.
Bingo.
There you go. Right. That shows you right there, like the trend, and like even when you have a nice sell off there, gosh, that's a good looking chart. I like that. I could even see it going a little bit lower before it shoots up. I mean, that's historically we've been doing that quite a bit. But when you're talking about good markets, it's so funny because we're like, oh man, we're back down. We're
Right.
back down to 60,000. It's like, our all-time high isn't even 100, right?
Right.
Like, I think what we have in store is definitely crazy, and what we have in terms of time frame for season 2, here's what I want to see from Hello. And this is probably, I don't want to ruffle any feathers here, but I'm just going to say it anyway.
Feel
You
feel
ready for
free
this
to
bomb?
ruffle.
I don't want to ruffle any feathers, but I think we need more products. Like, I think, what's up, BDE? We got BDE here. I think we need more products. I think we need, because I think the thing with killer whales, it's great, amazing as like a true north product is what we're all about. It's all that stuff. I think we need to get like some reality shows beyond that, where the Hello token can be more interactive with the actual show, right?
Okay.
Because I think if and bear with me on this, I think if holders are waiting for a single show per year, we're gonna go like this, like whenever that show comes out.
Right.
Right? That's kind of just what would happen in crypto. But think about it this way. If we had a show per season that came out and it was like, hey, in the fall, we have this happening. In the winter, we have this happening. In the summer, we have this happening. In the spring, we have this happening. And all the time during that time frame, you had the games that people could play, maybe even tournaments that were going on, that sort of thing. I think that's where the thought process should kick in a little bit more there. But BDE, as where we were showing some Hello and Killer Whales merch. Man, you just haven't played that game in a long enough time, have
It's
you,
not
Bomb?
on screen, okay? Let's
I see you
chillax a
play. I
little
can
bit.
see you playing
I'm
the
just
game over there.
testing it out, guys.
He's playing
Shoot.
some Doge Dash there, and he
It's
is
super laggy on
struggling.
this. No,
It's so laggy.
no,
Yeah,
I
the
think it's
lag.
because no.
You're
We'll get it.
lagging on the little clicker over there.
I'll put it on screen as soon as I feel good and ready.
No, you should put on screen to show how the mighty have fallen.
No,
Okay.
no, that's
You guys
hold
remember
the
this
phone.
guy used to be good at stuff, right? You guys remember
Wow.
that time? It was a long time ago, but you guys remember that, right?
Just to
Yeah.
be clear, I think I have the win in our whole challenge, if you will. If you don't remember.
Okay, I do remember. It haunts me in my nightmares. But so anyway, yeah, we got some stuff upcoming. It seems pretty cool the way that they're kind of showcasing a little bit more that killer whales. Hello, it's getting more mainstream. They're having some conversations and speaking at like bigger events than ever before. We got Chip Paulo here and Muhammad. What's up, you guys? When Hello is going to the moon? I mean, that's the question. I think if anyone knew the answer to that question, they would be like, they would probably handle things differently. But I can tell you this for me personally, I know that we're going up from here, so I'm like, this is the time to kind of look at, hey, what do we want to do in terms of price action? Do we want to wait till it's higher and then buy in there, or do we want a dollar cost average in the form of Doge Dash right here? Look at Bomb. He's earning tokens right here. He's just winning some free Hello tokens, and he's doing his dollar cost averaging that way. Which, like we talked about a little bit earlier, the best way to dollar cost average and not have it cost you a lot is to play the game. My goodness, like I've been seeing people winning hundreds of tokens a day just playing this Doge Dash game. And again, if we are up to where we were at the beginning of the year, even if we go back there, that's 10 times the value that we're at right now. So when you're talking about Hello going to the moon, I'm like, I don't even need it to go to the moon. If it just goes here, right? If it just goes here, I'm going to be great. Yeah. Hello. I love it. And let's get that signed trending. There it is. Trending on X. We got to get that trending on X again, because I think the team is really waiting for some market conditions to announce some things. Like, you guys, we still have the roadmap to be announced there, and there's a lot in the roadmap. And all this stuff, as well as season 2 of Killer Whales, the plan is still to have that come out later this year. There's been no amendment that's been stated to the contrary there. So a lot's going to happen between now and the end of the year. And with Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market sitting where it's at right now, I think we're in a pretty good spot relative to the current market cap, which, by the way, Bomb, have you seen what the market cap is recently? After this level, I want you to swing over to maybe Coin Market Cap and check out the market cap. It is not what you would expect. I want you to take a guess before we do that, actually, because you remember we were at a 200 million market cap earlier this year, right?
That's true.
200 million.
So like I'm thinking, I want to say 75. But
oh boy, less.
I feel like that's way off.
So less. Next guess. Try it again.
It's got to be 20.
It is right around. It's even like a little bit less than 20.
13.
Isn't that crazy?
Let me see the
That's
year.
insanity.
Yeah.
Look at that. So zoom out entirely. Can you zoom? Yeah. So again, the potential of where we've been, it's crazy. It's crazy.
That's
like
crazy.
Even if you're saying recouping half of that value, that's a 5x from here.
What's up, Piff?
We got Piff in the chat. Love it,
you know
Piff.
what's insane is the fact that it's like 20. But the fact that like this is like people like it's such a well organized and like it's an actual project and there's stuff that's there, but people like don't view it that way. You know, it's like, oh, it's like a whatever $20 million market cap, 13 million. But like, no, this thing is a legitimate thing. You can go see Killer Whales. You can see the episodes they've released. They have the massive names on there. Like this thing.
So again, we have talked about this. We've talked about this before, but Bomb, what for you needs to happen in terms of the correlation between Killer Whales, other IPs, and the Hello token? Like, what do you want to see take place there as you're trying to beat this level? You only have one life?
Well, that's because it signed me back in because, you know.
Oh, it did the thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What do I want to see between the projects that are on there, or what
no, between like the IP, like the intellectual property, the different like things that they come up with, whether it's Killer Whales, like Crypto Cribs, or whatever reality show, like going out on the street and like doing a little game show type thing with people. What do you want to see Hello's participation in those things being? Because I think that's the biggest thing that whenever we hear people talking about it, they are always bringing that up, and I want to make sure we're addressing that. Like, how does Hello, because we're starting to see the powered by Hello for Killer Whales, right? Which is a great move to have that be the engine behind Killer Whales, the games, everything else be outside of that.
Right.
But where do you see Hello fitting into these things beyond that branding? You died, Bob.
It's been a hot minute since I've played this game before. Shoot.
So where do you? And by the way, in the chat, if you guys type spin to be entered.
Where do I see the?
Or
here's the thing.
Hello tokens.
I think Hello in general is doing a great job. I think they need to keep going with Killer Whales because that's like that is what it is at this point. But we need to start seeing little branches out of different things, which is hard to say. Like, I understand that there's a lot of stuff that's kind of going on, but I think if we can see branches of, we're I don't know what the word is. Let's say we're doing like Crypto Cribs, or we're doing this. Like, if we can see those little branches that are branching out from Killer Whales and the Hello Labs team, I think that's the biggest thing. Like, they're killing it in terms of the Killer Whales, doing a great job.
So, okay, I want to stop you really quickly. Like, what? So, branching out, how do they branch out with Killer Whales and the Hello token? Because we've mentioned
Killer Whales, in terms of Killer Whales, you're saying?
Well, okay, so to pull from your analogy, right now, in terms of like a tree, we're a palm tree, right? We ain't got no branches. We are a singular product at this point.
Well, we have Doge Dash.
Outside the game, right?
Right, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true. Forget that's a terrible analogy. We're like a cactus, okay? We got these three products.
I love that. There you go. Perfect.
No, but we're looking at branching out beyond that. I think the games, the hello value is there. I don't think anyone's questioning whether like the hello token plays a big role in the games itself, right? They
Right.
get that. But
Right.
for the show, people are like, okay, not as much. Which again, it was season 1. It was a debut draft.
Exactly.
They did a great job for a first product. To even be going into season 2 and having more hype this time around, you know they did a good enough job, right? Because if it
Right.
sucked, you would never be hearing about it again. It would just be like, oh yeah, I remember I did that, and it was whatever. But they got most of the judges that they wanted back, if not all of them. And then
Right.
they got additional judges that people wanted to see on the show too. So they went bigger and better with the second season, which means first season was good, right?
Right.
The first season definitely earned way for that second season. Second season, I want to see more audience participation. I want to see us able to vote on the projects and the judges. I want there to
That'd
be
be
voting on the
interesting.
judges.
I like
That
that.
has that has to happen because right now it's a little too like, oh yeah, your pitch was okay, but we're gonna give a swim, or your pitch was
Right.
great, but I'm gonna sink. And it's like, no, let's have the people turn out and vote for whatever judges they thought were good or not, and that involvement all through the hello token would be great.
That'd be
We've got
interesting.
Crunchy here. We've got Wookie in the house. Hello from the Burb fam. Love the Burb fam. We got to sport some of the Burb merch as well. We were wearing the that I love the Burb tank top. I gotta say that is one of the best tank tops I've ever worn. So
Wow.
Burb, shout out to the Burb
Huge.
tank tops right there. That was massive. My arms need to get bigger in order to wear it, and for that to be for that to make sense in
That's
the summer. But great tank top. And we got some, again, we were showcasing some of the Hello merch. We got the Hello Killer Whales on the hat. I'm going to show you guys really quickly. This is the hoodie here. So on the back, you've got the Killer Whales. Let me know if you can see
that's
that. You got
amazing.
Killer Whales, Sink or Swim, Crypto Pitches, and then on the front, you've got the nice Hello Labs branding right there. So
Clean.
love us
Love
that
this.
merch.
I'm I'm I'm
Want to get that going for season 2.
I'm wearing
Really,
this
really excited for
outside
that.
literally in 2 hours to go watch the Olympics. So I'm gonna be out there sporting some Killer Whales Hello Labs merch now, and it's a conversation starter. It's a conversation starter, and I love it because they'll be like, "The heck is Hello Labs?" And you're like, "Bro, let me tell you," and then boom, you go from there. But
So wait, what's your pitch? I'm curious. Like when people are like, "What is Hello Labs?" What do you say? Do you say it's
first,
a
First,
laboratory?
I try not to start with it's a crypto project because a lot of people these days are.
Mm,
I'm just
that's
like,
fair.
oh, it's a really awesome startup that actually has. Well, it shouldn't be startup anymore. That was my original pitch, because back in a
Man, we
long time
gotta
ago,
see. We gotta
it's
work on these
crazy.
pitches,
Now that
people.
yeah, I know. Shoot, man. But no, yeah, I just talked to him about like, oh, it's a really interesting project that you actually get to play video games and you get paid to play those, and they also coming out with their own TV show, Killer Whales, boom, right here, and then I explain it's like a Shark Tank, blah blah blah, and then I go through that. But yeah, no, it's actually it's really neat that I can actually be wearing it now, and because it's something that like, oh, dude, this has been a part of my life for a couple of years now. Like you don't think about it,
Yeah,
but that's the truth of it. So
it
yeah, no,
is,
it's
and
it's
we've
pretty
been a part of this
awesome.
community for a long time, and that's a good. I like that pitch. I think that's really good. I think, yeah. I want to hear from you guys in the comments. What do you guys like if someone comes up to you and they're like, "Hey," because we got to prepare ourselves for this,
We
right?
do.
When we're all sporting merch like this, we got to know, hey, if someone comes up to you, like, what are the things you say? So I want to hear from you guys in the comments. Like, what would you guys say if someone asked you about what Hello Labs was in like 15 seconds? Like, oh, this is what it is, really quickly. Because I feel like there's so much you can pull from, like, oh, you can play games. Oh, they have shows. Oh, it's a crypto project when we
Right.
migrated from Doge Dash initially, and now we're Hello. And like, Hello is with Paul Caslin and also
Yeah.
with Sander. And they have all these judges. And it's kind of like a Shark Tank thing that they do. But that's really Killer Whales. Hello does so much more. Like, there's so
Right.
much you can say. But like, what would you guys say to like narrow it down into like a 15-second kind of pitch there? I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say for that. We got BDE saying the Killer Whales merch is fire. I
Dude,
agree. Time.
100%. I
Got
absolutely
it.
love it.
It's some good merch, and it's not like like the shirt that I'm wearing right now, it's not like one of those like heavy shirts where you're like, oh man, like if I wear this out in the sun, I am gonna be dying. It's like one of those kind of soft shirts. It's
Love
not
that.
not fully like a next level type shirt, or like a what? Yeah,
No, it's just funny
we're
that you
just
use
talking.
that word. That's that's
Yeah, no,
fantastic.
no, it's not quite there, but it's also more comfortable than like the typical like, oh, hey, this is something that we just ran like 500 off the press, and it's like, oh, you can kind of tell in the quality, you know.
No,
All
yeah,
right,
it's fantastic. I love it. It's
we've got a
amazing.
lot of names here that we're gonna have to spin through. I like it. Oh, Sander tagged you guys. Love that. Thanks, Sander.
Hey,
Appreciate
as
that
I
from Sander.
die
Sander,
in game.
which Sander's been all over the place. Has anyone seen? Sander's been taking pictures with all the people. We'll have to share those again. Bomb just had that pulled up from the X account there,
Yeah,
which we got to pull up. And he dropped this teaser about this bomb incoming that he had something really excited to share, and he's like, that'd be too revealing, can't do it just yet. But there's some hype building here. There's a lot of people, and relative to the market cap, which we just showed on screen, it was what, 13 million, something like that, 13, 14 million market cap.
yes.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right, let's get some comments. Kevin's saying this is how he would describe it. It's a friendly lab where everybody says hello to each other. That I feel like there needs to be a lobby, like on the Hello site, where it's kind of before you go out. We've been talking about this, Bomb, the virtual Dave and Buster's,
I
right?
I have, yeah,
Virtual Dave and
100%.
Buster's. That's where people congregate. They can kind of talk outside, and it's got like main crypto news about like what's happening, and that's like the lobby, and you can have like the big old monitor that people inside like a call it like a New York City type of thing, where they're like, the news on the sides of like what's happening in crypto, and then you can walk into like this area here, and this is the gaming arcade, and this is like, I think that'd be so cool. And then
Right.
it's like truly like Hello Labs. We got Crunchy in the house. We got Piff saying Burb plays 0 games. They're going to be on Killer Whales too, by the way. For those of you that don't know, Burb made it on Killer Whales as a wild card project, so they'll be there. Let's see. We got Piff saying a global array of cryptotainment. That's a pretty good,
I like
like,
that.
2 or 5 or 4 or 5 word phrase. I like that from Piff. Piff's got the winner so far, unless anyone can beat him. I like that. Although
Yeah.
Kevin, I think yours has to be maybe a close second there.
The beautiful thing about close second. The beautiful thing about, like you're saying, I mean, you look back at the time from way back in years ago to where we are now, like the amount of stuff Hello has in the canon still, I would say, I always feel is never like we never really know the amount of stuff that they have ready to go, which is like super exciting in a way, because like you're saying, they haven't even released, I think they were talking about releasing the roadmap, right? And they said, hey, we got to hold back a little bit longer still. And it's like people, I think people that have seen, I thought I've seen in Telegram where they're like, it's insane, like it's crazy still. And I think it's really neat because we've been here with this project for so long, and the cool thing about it is they're still working on things, and it's like it's a process. Like we always expect things right away these days, but again, you look at back at when before Hello Labs was even a thing, before Killer Whales was even a thing, there are so many different avenues they could have taken, but they stuck with this. And I think this is it. It is unbelievably cool how they're seeing like Killer Whales and what it's doing. And like you said, on, I can pull it up again, but Sanders Twitter, how like so many people are wearing the merch now, talking about it, wanting to get involved. You have these people that want to start judging it. Like, it's honestly crazy. And
And I think the big thing that you're saying right there is it's not going anywhere.
right.
Right? I think that's the big thing that like you can get caught up on if you're not careful. Like we were up here and now we're here, and like that's is Hello gonna go away? But if you like actually look at who's involved and the judges themselves that are linked to the project and want to be involved for future seasons and continue that partnership, like one of the biggest surprises, I'm just gonna say this, one of the biggest surprises is that they got Mario to come back and Rand to come back. That was
Mm,
one of the biggest shocks for me because I thought, okay, these guys, yeah, they really enjoyed it. Yeah, they thought it was very professional and good for their brands. But when the price went down, right, after the first season was released and people were like, okay, what next type thing. I was shocked that that just goes to show you how well they really did from a professional standpoint, that all these, major crypto influencers that all have their own things going on in and outside of crypto
right.
are signing up for the next season and wanting to be involved. So again, if you look at the market cap and where it's at now, I just don't see how it's possible that it remains in this territory for very long at all. Like I don't see it. You can't have this many people involved, this much happening,
Right.
and this much being built and remain here. The only thing that they need to, and this is why we talked about it before, the only thing that needs to be like ironed out is the token utility truly powering killer whales, right? And I
Sure.
think that's what they're looking at because they're all the language now is powered by Hello. And so they're really looking at having Hello power these things. And once that's truly connected in a big and bold way, I think the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
So I think to answer your question, Muhammad, about when Moon, whenever X, Y, and Z happen, in my opinion, whenever that we're at X and Y, once Z is fully in complete operation, I just think watch
Right.
out,
And
buckle in.
kind of going off that line of thought, like I there I feel like we're still in the waiting period of like, dude, once the market starts going, which I feel like it really hasn't, and they've been still waiting on it, that like, oh, you're probably gonna see a store. Oh, you're gonna see this token integration more. Oh, you're gonna see like I feel like it's just gonna be a flood that's just gonna come when things start going, you know? And I think that's it sucks because we want it now, but I think holding back, like, it's kind of the right call. At the same time, it's like you want to keep the community involved and keep them doing things, but still, it's like the little like hints here and there. It's like, all right, like we get it, but we're like, it's just hard to be patient. It really is, and I think
I
it's
agree.
there's some big stuff that they've gotten. I think it's gonna be neat, especially holding. I mean, if we've held this long, why not hold a little bit longer?
That's the truth. I have to ask you because I'm curious. Do you think because you're not just a like hey, you're really passionate about this and what they're building and all that stuff. But you're also first and foremost, you're a community member, right?
That's
That's
true.
why we like doing this because we get to relate with other people that are also kind of in the same boat that we're in, right?
Yeah.
They're token holders, community holders, or they're game players, right? We
Yep.
play the game. We do all these things. That's why we've always said from a gaming perspective, from a community perspective, from an NFT perspective, because we do all of the above. Like we do all that stuff. It's not like we're speaking into a game that we don't play, or we're speaking into a community that we're not a part of, or we're speaking about a product that we haven't watched, right?
Right.
We're speaking about all these things as true community members. So I want to ask you, if you were on the team,
Here we go.
would you do anything differently? Because we say there are
Yeah.
opportunities for improvement, right? We want to be very specific about that. We're not fudding, not saying, hey, this is like terrible, but where are there opportunities that you would identify for improvement based on what you know
Yeah.
currently, where you would say the team relative to the community could do X, Y, or Z, or we want to see more of this. You did this good, let's do more of that. Like, what do you
Right.
want to see there?
See that again, it's hard because we don't have the full picture, right? And it's
Yes.
like I would say like, oh, I kind of want to see uh more areas of stuff to look forward to, right? I think that needs to be that was kind of what we had in the past was, hey, we're gonna keep it and then we're just gonna release it and then it's just gonna be there it is, which I get to a point and I love that they do that for certain things, but I think
Hmm.
for other things it's almost like, no, like if we can hold true to like a date, give us like a 2 week 3 week out, hey, this is what's going to happen and we're just going to implement something small. Like if it's something super small where it's like you don't need to have,
I need an example. What's like something small? What
yeah,
would be
I don't
small in
know,
your opinion?
something small of like
Like, would the merch store fit like that,
For
or is that too
example,
big?
when the Doge Dash level 11 came out, for those of you that know,
Gotcha.
right? Like something like
Yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
like sneak peek, something's coming out right here. Right, you know, like this is gonna be a new level. Like, check it out. It's gonna be here in 3 weeks. I think something like that is like, oh, like I would play the game leading up to that. You know what I mean? Like I would start
I have a
gaming more.
question for you. This is something that I just thought of as you were saying that.
Talk to me. What is it?
What are your thoughts if they updated some of the levels in Doge Dash with as the like if so they say they update the levels. That is just okay, random. I want to hear the community stance on this too, okay? Because this is I literally just thought about this. They update the levels, right? They maybe some minor tweaks there. They have an announcement, and they announce this on X or wherever, that if you get to the title screen at the end of the game, they have different variations that reveal different parts of the roadmap before they release it officially like a week
See,
later.
like that's nuts. Like
Right?
that
Like,
is where I'm like,
can you
bro.
imagine like as they're running and you're like, oh, they're saying that by this date the merch store is gonna come out, right?
Right,
And
like
then
it's
but it's
little
only one
puzzle pieces,
variation.
little
There's
puzzle pieces, yeah. And it was like
yeah.
a full picture that you could get of like, hey, you finished the level, you've beat it like 10 times in 10 days in a row or whatever. Let's say you do a 10-day period and it's like a puzzle piece flies into like you see that there's like 20 or whatever, and a puzzle piece flies in, it's like it's a picture of maybe just like the O or something or like the H right here, you know, it's just like what is that? And then you like
Or
start bringing
think
the
about it this
community
way.
together, and it's like, oh, I got this puzzle piece, I
Yeah.
got this puzzle piece, and it's like 10 days later you like figure it out because you're putting all the puzzle pieces together.
That would be
That'd be
gigantic.
nuts.
Or like a daily rewards thing that gives you a puzzle piece every time you play the day. So if you miss a day of gameplay, you
Right,
might miss out on the puzzle piece that you then have to get from someone else that
right.
played in the game. And it gets the community talking, gets the
Yep.
community together, and yeah,
Boom.
like inspires something like that. Like, what do you guys think about that? I think so. No, Rudy, is we haven't. This isn't something that's going to happen. It's just something as a gamer and
Yeah.
also someone that loves to speculate. Like, if the roadmap wasn't just like, oh, hey guys, here's our roadmap, here's what we're doing. But like, if it was like, okay, we can release this, but we're gonna wait a week, and instead we're gonna hide it in the game, or we're gonna
Yeah.
put it in
Like
like
that.
a trailer for Killer Whales or something like that, right? Just
Right.
different things that
That's
bring that in.
that is the silent release that you need, but then it's also the release of it's not silent because it's able to be announced through the community figuring it out, right? So
Yes.
it takes the avenue of it being secret, it not being secret, but then putting the community together to work and then figure it out together. Because, for example, if you have a puzzle piece, I have a puzzle piece, we talk to Piff, we talk to Hassan, and everybody has puzzle pieces. It's like, oh, we got to get a group chat going. Like, we got to figure this out. Like, what is this doing? And then we're posting it
Yes.
on Twitter. We're figuring it out. Like, that's the stuff where I'm like, if we can do that, that's bringing the community together. Like, for example, Mohammed's kind of saying we need Hello to be listed on the tier 1 exchange so we can get more investors. That's great, but at the same time, we need a solid community that's continuing to be together, moving together on a common goal, figuring things out, taking to X and all those things. Because even if you get there, it's not going to. It's great you have investors, but then I feel like it's the community that derives these things in like crypto. So,
Absolutely. And
yeah.
I think you couldn't have said it any better than that. Like, to answer the question of like what can the team do better to incorporate the community, it's really wrapping up what's done in, hey, how is the community going to get behind this before even thinking about, hey, I'm going to release this and people are going to be excited to see this.
Right.
Like, how is the community going to get excited to drive this forward beyond just, oh, it's going to increase the token price if I shill this on
Right.
X social media platform or whatever. Or I can't say X social media on Y social media platform anymore. Otherwise, you think I'm just meaning X.
Yeah.
But I think something like that would be really big because it gets the community, like, that dialogue just it's organic at that point because we're working together to solve something that the teams put out.
Exactly.
And especially around this time when it's like they have a roadmap developed, it would be perfect. It'd be the perfect time to do something like that to get people talking and trying to figure that kind of stuff out. Hassan, what is up? We got Piff saying sidebar apparel is so sick. Muhammad saying, I trust the Hello team. Hassan ready to burn 50% tokens. And Ian Rudius, yeah, we'd have to relearn all the levels if that did happen.
Right. I don't.
Which would
Yeah.
I think would be good. Like as someone that can do it on like I could be talking on the phone with a client while I'm clicking in the background. This has happened many times in the last week where I'm just like clicking through the levels because it's just you can absent-mindedly do it now at this stage. Still really fun, right?
Right.
And sometimes I'll like shake things up and take different routes. But I think it would be really great to have new levels in there. And if they're going to inject new levels in there right now, perfect timing to throw in some Easter eggs. It could just be a title screen at the
Right.
end when you get there, and you're like, ah, dang it, I already got to the end and I already got this title screen. Like, I got to try to do it again.
Right.
And like, if there were different level variations
If
on
there
the
are
different
different
levels, that'd be great.
it's very if there are different title scenes at the end that are based on the algorithms of percentages, so you only see a certain title screen 0.5% of the time versus 20% of the time, and it's like, oh my gosh, I just got a new title screen. Like check, like guys,
Yes.
boom, like take, yeah.
Take to Twitter, right? Or
I
take
mean,
to X. Yeah.
the problem is because like once it gets posted on Twitter, it's like, what's the point of playing? In some regards, right?
Well,
Because then
for
it's like,
that specific one,
right,
yes.
right,
But that's also the thing that eyeballs are going to be driven to, oh, who has beat it? When did they beat it? Are they being serious or is this like a real thing that they did? And then like showing the thing because I think that is what gets the people talking, right?
right,
Or hey, you got to the end of the level, you unlocked this trailer. Like you
right.
could do crazy thing, or you unlocked this message from Paul, and it's just Paul showing up on screen. And he's like, "Congratulations, thanks for playing the game. You're awesome," or
Yeah,
something like that, right?
right.
Just that like community like involvement or dynamic, I think would be awesome, and
And then
throwing in
like,
like little creative, clever things to get them involved. Because
right.
I'll let you go first, and then I'll finish kind
I
of
was
that
just
thought.
gonna say because then you could have people like Sander or Paul on Twitter being like, "Oh, I've seen a few of them, but you guys are still missing a few end screens. Like, just letting you guys know, like, there's still some more out
Yes,
there." And it causes people to play the game more, get back in it, and like, "Oh my gosh, like, have you seen it? Like, what is it?" So, yeah, I think it's a simple way to like get the community more involved in a way. Like, yeah, there's it's gonna take effort and do some certain things, but I think it's an easy way in terms of like you don't have to do a big time production to get this going. It can get people involved and cause I wouldn't even want to say like hype. It's not really hype, but just community involvement, really. You know?
I think it's organic excitement. You're
Right.
not like, and it's just it's that nature of hey, we're all working together for this, and it gets the
Right.
community behind really working together as a team and as a group for a common goal, like you talked about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because what I was going to say, and it was perfect what you just said, is we want to avoid the activities that it's the team and the product and the project here and the community here, and there's like no bridge between the two,
Right.
right? It's got to be stuff where like whether it's in the release, whether it's in the decision making process, whether it's in it's released and now we're going to have the community vote, that enraptured not just transparency but that togetherness in the community, I think is huge. So we've got let's get some comments here. uh Hassan saying NFT staking announced long time back. We need news for that. Bomb waiting for a long time. Yeah, I don't think they. I don't know with NFTs. Bomb, do you want to touch on that? Do you know if there's any update on the NFT staking side? I don't think.
I
I
thought
don't know that there
from
is.
my knowledge, didn't we talk about this a long time ago? And I think the Hello team said NF like staking in general is something that they didn't want to do according to their lawyers. Didn't they say that? Because
Yes.
we used to have it, I think, or maybe that was another project I was thinking about. But they said staking is something that they wanted to stay away from because of the legal implications that would have, from
Yeah,
my knowledge.
I think there are some talks that might change, but nothing official from
Yeah.
what I've seen. So I would just say nothing official. BD saying we need a show hosted by Finn and Bomb, visiting every crypto called Hello World, powered by the Hello Labs. I'm down. I got my phone right here. If anyone from the team wants to call, we will do that. We will go, and you know how much you'll have to pay us? this many dollars right
Huh?
here. Maybe Bomb. Okay, maybe Bomb. He's in some basement somewhere over there. I don't know where he's at. Well,
um
I actually do. I visited Bomb. We did a stream when I was actually in there. He's not. He's not
oh
in the
yeah,
basement. He's
that's
he's
true.
in a nice spot over
Yeah.
there. All
Wow,
right,
it's been
we've
a while
got.
since I've done one of these ice levels. But yes, Mohammed, this game is playable right now. You can do it on the App Store from your phone. You can sign on to Hello.one, click on the arcade, and play the game right now.
Let me actually show you. I can pull this up right here. See, boom. Hello, Doge Dash. I can log in here, and then it gives you. Oh, I forget because my computer remembers my password, but on this one I have to put it in. So
and
then once you do that,
there it is.
it opens up to this page here, and you get to click on the actual level. So whenever I'm out of the house, I'll play. I'll play that way. And if you guys have noticed, I play every single day. I think it's every single day I'm on the leaderboard there.
Have you calculated how much you've won from this? I
Oh, you
feel
got
like
it.
an interview like that would be sweet. Like somebody that has
I agree.
played for, oh shoot, I forget how to do this part.
I think you're right, Paul. If you're out there, or Sander, I am willing to sit down for an interview on like that was close. That was very close. On like, hey, this is the person who's played one of the top 3 players of this game. I have to say, Bomb,
What?
with the amount of tokens that we've won, and when the price went skyrocketed like crazy, and we expect to go back there, are you going to put in your like professional bio that you are a professional gamer?
Can you
Like
imagine?
this is real talk right now though. Like what other game, like there's not very many people that could play something that would, well, okay, there are a lot of people, but you make a lot of money playing this game,
Right.
and then when the price goes up it becomes even more. Like again, for first place you can get like 300 tokens right now.
Yeah.
300 tokens is like what, $6 or $7. If
Right.
that's 20 times what it is now, that's $140 a day. That is paying you a lot than most of corporate America.
That
Right? Like,
that's true though, you
okay,
know?
not more than most of, but more than a lot of things that people could do for that.
But
Anyway,
but also
um,
you're only playing for not even an hour a day though, you know?
that is true. And it's like you could play for like 30 minutes and you could win that amount. It's
Let's
crazy.
go.
All right, you beat it. Congratulations. We got to do some spin the wheels.
Yeah, yeah,
We've been on
sorry.
for an hour. We got to give people back their time back into their weekend, but let's give
Yep.
out some tokens. If you have not typed spin in the chat, go ahead and do that because we want to get your name on the spin the wheel.
Hey, you got to think
Um,
too. Wasn't there a teaser coming out? Oh, wait, whoa, wait. Oh, there's no bonus level anymore.
There's not. You have been out of the loop for a while.
I have
So
not.
I think it's because their license expired. I think it was like a year or something since
Oh,
that, and they had to get rid of the bonus level. I don't know. Again, that's a speculation. Hassan's saying we need NFTs to sell like fire. This is interesting because I actually still hold both a 2x and a 3x. I should probably sell one of them, but I'm holding on right now.
fair.
Yeah, you can play the game like Bomb said. We got Santi here. Yes, which one? Telegram? No, all you have to do is type spin in this chat. And if you guys are here, please, for Bomb, could you like and subscribe to Bomb?
Mm,
Because, again, if he is in fact living in a basement, we don't want that to be for much longer.
appreciate
Maybe
that.
he just, we got to give him a chance at life. We
You know
got to
what's
get him out of the
crazy?
basement.
The fact that like everyone holds on to these still,
Mm-hmm.
cause they know. Like it's not that like it's going. Things are selling like crazy. Like you have three, four, five chains listed out of 133. You have
Yeah.
0 crowns and 1 ultra rare. That's
If anyone wants to make me an offer on the crown, like I'm open to hearing offers, but I gotta tell you, I know there's not an amount I'm selling it under because it makes me too much every day. Like it is paid for
right.
itself 4 times over, and I bought it for like what was it, $1,500, something like that.
But
And so
it's
just
crazy.
yeah.
People are holding on because they know. Like
Oh yeah.
it's definitely something that people are holding on to. But yeah, I mean, sure, you want the price to go up for the NFTs, but at the same time, it's like, wait, mass adoption comes in, we get 300 people that are playing, trying to make the top 500 leaderboard or the top 100 leaderboard, and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get an NFT, and then I can start making more money. Like,
I think what
there.
would be crazy is if they didn't reduce the token amount for like a solid 6 months, even after the price went up. So you'd had people like every single day they're like playing for $70.
Can you imagine if they announced that? Like, hey, we're not gonna.
I think that's gnarly.
Change the reward pool till the end of the year. Can you imagine?
And here's the thing: they would know whether or not they can do that or not, because they have like it's not going to change the token amount that you'd put into it.
But
so I think that something like that would be crazy.
That would be nuts.
Like, I think you'd get people that would come into this like, wait, even if the price goes up, that means that we'd be able like. Talk about people having some incentive, like
the community to share that
a day.
Too. Can you imagine being like, dude, everybody in this community is gonna start playing this game because this and buy this token because this thing's gonna stay the same, so we could be making $100 a day, like.
And then you can throw in as many variations and all that stuff as you want for some of these gamers. Oh yeah, throw in the variations and throw the title screen at the end that we were talking about to give like some puzzle pieces, little video clip from Paul, something like that. This has been a good brainstorming session.
Bro,
you could go
crazy on the Hello gaming side, which is hard. It's very hard to do because gamers are really annoying. I'm just bottom line. It's so true, and it's a very toxic. Like I get banned in video games all the time because I'm toxic. But what I'm trying to say with that,
what was the last thing you were banned for?
I would get banned on YouTube. No, I'm just kidding.
How are you running our handle? What is that?
No, but what I'm saying is that, like, if you ran with the gaming side and made it solely community driven and like, boom, we're just going to be like, the gaming is going to bring the community in and then we're going to be able to use that for like killer whales. That could be super, super important. And you could be bringing in a ton of different people that are playing the game, making money. And like we said, if you don't change the reward change and announce it till the end of the year, I bet you'd be flooded. I don't know that you can do it. I don't know if like Hello can do that or whatnot, but it would be, I bet, flooded with players and people sharing about it. Because if we already know how to beat the game, we'd be like, bro, let's get so many people in here. Let's raise the price the most we can, and we could just be like, we could make $100 a day, like easy money.
There you guys go. This is the peak way to achieve MLM levels.
It's true though. It's so true.
You're not wrong. I
feel like it would work.
Yeah. No, I think if we just having that future incentive locked in is really what you're saying, right?
That'd be nuts.
To where if you get here, the price will be this, right? It's not going to like reduce as you grow. I think that's worth more than just like a fleeting thought. I like it. Yeah, I like it a lot.
I feel like that'd be crazy.
Yeah, we got some agreement in the chat over here too. I think so. So do we have all the names here that have typed it? We have Santi. Do you have Muhammad? Yep, you do. Yep. I think we got some good names. All right, let's give out some tokens Kevin, here. BDD. Who wants to win some tokens? I don't know if it's BDE anymore. It looks like it's BD71.
I know. I sorry. That's the OG. That's what I just, It
is.
It's what it is. But, yeah, I think there's some gnarly things that are in the works, and I think there's some cool things that could take place in the next. Oh, Bob Smith.
I think you're meeting with a skeptical eye from Mom over here.
Bob Smith. Hassan, let me tell you one thing. I'm not going to point fingers or names or anything. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. It's a joke from a long time. But Bob Smith, boy, do I want to see your identification card or something.
How long has the account been active?
You even You even left the caps lock on for the Bob at the end of the name, which is even funnier, dude. Like, let me see if I can pull this name up here.
Can we let's get that on the main screen?
I know.
Let's rip into poor old Bob.
I don't have alt. See, there you go, Hassan. You're the best. I figured it wouldn't be you. Let me see if I can.
Joke. We tease. Oh, no. Bob, you logged in from the same account to do that. Can we get that on the main? What are you talking about? Wait, Bob, are you here? Are you here with us? Is Bob in the room with us? All right. All right. Bob is a little bit confused. All right. Bob, let's add. We got to add. My account is older than you two combined. It doesn't have to be that old to hit that mark, though. Let me tell you, immaturity level even less so. All right, we can go. Let's add Bob to the wheel there. Bob, whether you're half a person or a full person, we're glad to have you here. Welcome, Bob. All right, we got Bob Smith. I like that you threw in the last name too. We got. Hey, what is the
it wasn't an attack on you, Hassan. No, it's just a joke. No. We were always making jokes about it.
Okay. By the way, what is the acronym for Bob Smith? Just need to ask. What is the initials for Bob Smith on a jacket? We're getting ahead of ourselves. I'm starting to tear up over here, laughing a little too hard.
Oh, guys, it's all good times though.
All right, man. We got Robert Smith in the chat.
Hey, we are glad you're here. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, even if it might be an alt account. We don't care. We still want the like and subscribe.
Even if you want to dislike the account, you can do that too. I just think it's hidden under the like button.
Yeah. All in all,
you can dislike the video if you want, Bob. We got you here though, and we're gonna try to get you to win some tokens here. Here we go.
All right.
We are. There's a lot of jokes on this account. I don't know why, but it's
We're always joking. You know, sometimes humor. Bob, let me pull up your YouTube. I mean, hold up. How do I get to your channel? Okay. How many tokens are we giving away?
What do you guys think? How many tokens should we give away on this spin? Let us know in the comments. Let us know. We got Santi saying something. I want you to address this.
Absolutely. Maybe you have discussed this before, but what are your thoughts about Sander meeting the guy from Super meeting Gary Vee? See, again, huge picture. We are seeing so little of it. I think there's so many things that are happening behind the curtains that we don't even know about. This is huge stuff. This is you don't see another token at a $13 million, $20 million market cap that is doing this stuff. You really don't. So that just in general should be such a big takeaway from even these past 3 days of what's going on, that it's at VCon that they're doing this meeting with Gary Vee, which again, pretty big influencer in crypto. He's involved in a lot of that stuff. And then also you have Sander over here. It's starting to make waves throughout the entire industry in certain aspects. And it's all right, we're kind of getting somewhere. It's kind of going to all corners of the globe, if you will.
And let me put it this way. I don't think any of us would have expected, even if all that came from this was just Sander speaking at the same event, I don't think that ever would have happened in season 1. It wouldn't have been big enough. It would have been remember all the competitors that we had for season 1? We had 3 other shows come out at the same time, which I haven't heard anything from any of these projects we've heard, hey, season 2 underway, filming, rocking and rolling with this, rolling into the end of the year. So
right.
I think the levels have been set, and Killer Whales and Hello have emerged on top. We've got a lot of people saying 1,000 tokens. So what do you guys think? 1,000 tokens? You want to drain Bomb's wallet over here?
Wow.
What do you think, Bomb? Should we do it? I think 1,000. I think we have to defer because we were we were picking on him in a joking manner here, but we got to defer to Bob. Bob, what do you think? 1,000 tokens, does that work?
First of all, Bob,
Let us know, Bob.
Bob, you're actually the best, by the way. Bob's my new favorite. Yeah, he's the best.
Yep. We want Bob to win this one.
Yeah,
Bob
I'm actually rooting for Bob now. Bob's a real one. I'm not kidding. Bob's a real one, and I did look at your YouTube. You're a real one. I love it. This is fantastic.
Yeah, look at that. The audit has been passed.
You've passed.
Here to stay.
It is passed. You are now. If I don't see you next stream, I'm gonna be upset because I want you here every single time. Bob, I'm gonna rig the wheel in your favor. No, I'm just kidding. That's not possible. I joke about it. It's not real, guys. Okay, it's not real.
He can't really rig the wheel. It doesn't work that way. Tell you what, we'll do 1,000 tokens because Bob is saying, how much is that in real money? Right now? Let's see. Earlier this year, that was $200. Right now, I think it's like. So, do you want net present value or do you want future value? Yeah, what Hassan says, it's about that.
Piff bringing in a great point here.
Oh, I like it. So here's what we're gonna do for Triple H. We'll do 1,500 tokens if you are part of, or if you are part of, what is it? What do we have on the Discord server, Bomb? What do we have there? Some F&B status?
Oh, yeah. True.
If you're F&B, we'll give you 1,500 tokens if you win, because we appreciate those guys that have been early supporters since the beginning. If you are F&B and you win, you got 1,500 tokens coming your way, which, some quick math, that'll mean that you can take your family out for lunch, okay? At a very inexpensive place.
There you go.
There we go. Yep, there. Thank you.
That's insane, though, guys. Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Isn't that crazy? So we were having streams earlier this year when the price was like crazy, and we were like calculating how much we had given away in tokens based on that current value. And guys, it was not pretty. It was not pretty at all. It was how many thousands of dollars? I forget. We calculated that out. It was like,
I don't want to know. I never want to know.
I think it was like 15. There was something like that. It was a crazy amount. But it was just, I sent that over to Bomb and he was sad for a day. And then he was, I don't know. You weren't really sad. You like giving away tokens. But
sure.
All right. Let's go.
Are we gonna do a race? Does anybody want a race?
We gotta go to the race. Okay, we'll bring the top five people over for the race.
Okay.
What do you think? All right, we'll bring the top 5 people over. We'll give away 1,000 tokens, if not 1,500. If you want to give to Triple H or donate some of the tokens that you win, you can, because that needs to be launched prior to season 2. But I think if it stops on the name, Bomb, that name gets pulled over, right? So we don't have to whittle it down to the top 5 names.
Stopped on the name, it gets pulled over.
Yep, here we go. So first one, go ahead and give us a nice little spin.
Bingo.
Let's see who wins this first one. Come on, Bob. Win it for Bob. Oh, but you can't complain with that name right there.
Ooh.
Either one. And it's Piff. Congratulations, Piff will enter the spin.
Are we doing horse race? Oh, horse race.
I think we have to. That is a horse. Wow.
Wrong.
That's a stallion. All right. Kevin's saying I will donate all if I win. Well, let's get Kevin's name up there.
All right.
We can rig the wheel in that favor there.
Piff was the first one.
Piff, congratulations. We have 4 more that will be joining Piff.
All right, here we go. Next spin. Big money, big money.
Come on, Bob.
Get up there.
No way. Would you look at that, Smithy? We got him. Bob is joining the final round. B-O-B.
Bob, I hope you're still here.
Look at that. Bob.
Remember, you do have to be here. Otherwise, we have to pick new people.
Yes.
That's another thing.
We'll do an audit at the end of these 5 names to make sure you're still here. If you're still here, those 5 names enter and we won't have a sub.
See,
look at that.
Piff is already picking out his horse. I love that. All right.
Yep.
Moving on to the next one. Here we go. Boom. Bob, let's go, Bob. I'm still rooting for you.
Oh, yeah. Ian Rudius, is it going to be your BD? Ian Rudius goes on to the final round. And Ian Rudius is F&B, by the way. So that's a 1,500 token giveaway right there.
Two.
That's why Bomb's really rooting for Bob here.
I know. It's true. Less tokens to give away. I'm just kidding. Moving on. Last two. I'm feeling. See, I don't know if Wookiee's still here. You know. But
we might have to look at the
wow.
chat here to see.
Wow.
Wookie over there.
All right, here we go. Spinning again. Let's see if we can get Hassan in here. No way.
Would you look at that? Oh, we got Wookie over here. Wookie, we got to make sure you're still here.
Wookie, so I'm going to write your name in. If you don't say anything before it's time to race, we're going to have to spin again, get somebody new. All right. Spinning again. This is the last spot here, unless Wookie doesn't say anything.
Unless Wookie is not here. Yeah.
All right. Good luck, everybody. Let's see. Here we go. Big money, big money. Spinner.
Come on, be Hassan. Be Hassan. Oh, it's not gonna be Hassan.
Oh, sorry, Hassan.
And it's BD. You can't argue with that name though. You can't. Now here's the thing. I haven't seen anything from our pal Wookie.
No.
And if Wookie ain't here, it looks like we're gonna have to do another one. Let's go. Are we doing a countdown?
Nope. Sorry, just getting the names here, showing you guys. We got.
Copy that. Got Rory, huh?
These are. That's a standard.
All right, we're gonna give Wookie another 30 seconds. Wookie, if you're away from your device or you're on the can, you got to run back over there.
You got to get back over here.
Chat there. It looks like. Oh
Wookie
boy,
is out.
Wookie could be out. We'll give 15 more seconds to Wookie. It's gonna be close.
15 more.
We got 10 seconds. Wait, we got Peter. Add Peter to the thing. Hey, Peter. Welcome. Welcome, Peter. We're doing the token giveaway now, and yes, we're gonna throw you on the board there.
All right.
So you can have a chance to enter the horse race for tokens there.
Removing Wookie.
All right, Wookie. Sorry, Wookie. Wookie. It looks like is gone.
Here we go.
All right, Muhammad, you have another chance. Here we go.
Here we go. The final spin for the final spot. This could be the comeback story right here. And who knows? Maybe it's going to be Pete Har.
It could
3,
be.
2, 1.
That's definitely
Bingo.
not how you
Crunchy's still asking if you won. But no, we're going for the horse race. No way. I'm telling you.
Pitar is here. Wait, hold on, Pitar. We have to have another comment acknowledging that you won.
Yep, you got to be here. You got to say something.
You got to be on there.
Hey, and we'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see. We'll give a solid 20 seconds because we want Pitar to have a chance there. And while we're giving these 20 seconds, I want Bomb to do a quick little infomercial about himself and the channel. If you could, Bomb, can we have you do that?
Yeah, 100%. Let me just quickly change to this so that people can see this a little bit easier. Hey guys, it's we love doing this. 100%. It's great. Great merch here from Killer Wills. Gotta love it. But let me tell you something. The best thing you could do right now for us is to move your mouse down just a little bit. Bottom right of the screen. Right over there. Click the like button. And then while you're down there, slide the mouse over to the left and click the subscribe button. Means the most to us. We're just trying to grow here, and we're just trying to build, this channel wouldn't be here without you guys because we love you and we love doing what we're doing. That's about it for me. Finn, you got anything to say?
No, that's pretty good. All right.
All right.
Back over to what matters.
Let's get back over to the important thing here.
Right. Pitar with the upset. Well done,
Pitar.
There we go.
There are only 6 horses, but we only have 5 names. But we said 5.
We could get a 6th name. Let's get a 6th name.
All right, 6th name. I'm pulling for Hassan and Mohammed right now because you guys, you want to be on here. But
I don't know if Chip's still here. Chip, are you still here? I haven't seen a comment from Chip in a little bit.
That's true. I don't know.
If you want to chip in on the chat there, let us know. But Crunchy is here too. There's just a lot of people that we want to win. Did you win? Not yet, Crunchy.
We're still hoping.
Not yet.
Here we go.
All right.
Final spin for the final horse. 3.
Let's go.
2, 1.
Be the spin. It's Crunchy. If Crunchy is still here, I think Crunchy, you did win that time on the spin. Hold on. Crunchy. Let's make sure Crunchy's here. But add Crunchy's name to the other thing.
I will.
And let's get it. Oh, Chip is still here too. Are there only 6 horses? Can we add a 7th and just have everyone participate in the race?
I wish.
Oh boy. Oh, we got Vo here too. Sorry, Vo, we're here. How can you guys get the cap of killer whales? Well, it's not just the cap, Vo. It's also the T-shirt, and it's also. Hold on. Check this out. Check it out. We
That's
got
amazing.
the killer
Wait,
whales.
let me bring this up to the big screen here so that people can see this.
Sink or swim crypto pitches right there on the hoodie, and then on the other side you've got the sweet branding Hello Labs. Check it out. That's the hoodie.
That's clean.
And I'll tell. Yeah, this is just. It is clean. It is clean. We also have some stickers here too, so we might have to. Are you gonna put that on your Tessie there?
What?
Bommy. Once it hits, hold on. If it hits 500 million cap, will you put that sticker on your Tesla?
Sticker.
Actually, it's
bro.
It's a killer whale, so maybe you
wrap
put
it,
the
dude.
hello one.
Wrap it.
The wrap. Get the wrap.
Get the wrap.
On.
Hey, again,
I
I'll
love
wrap
it.
it, guys, as long as you pay for window tints.
Yeah. So anyway, when the merch is live on the shop, I'm gonna clean y'all out of all the hats in the world. And by the way, if you can add a flat bill like one of those, I will drain the Hello account to just buy all of that stuff and then give it out to people on stream or something. We'll do something like that. It'll be fun. Anyway, all right, we've got to do this horse race. We got to give away some tokens.
Let's transition.
How
back
long
over
is the
here.
race? You only have it as 10 seconds. We got to do at least like 20.
20 seconds.
Because I think 20, and then because you got to do your call on it. Again.
That's fair.
Kevin, look at Kevin. Oh boy, Kevin's saying 1 billion market cap, and I will get another tattoo. So for those of you who don't know, our very own Kevin, who is a legend, not just in his own right and in our hearts and minds, but also in reality. He's got a hello tattoo right here on his wrist. If you haven't seen that, check it out, because Hello Labs is not just making waves, they're making imprints for life. Okay, here we go. We got Muhammad here saying spin again. I'm sorry. I don't think we can do that again. We gotta jump to the race.
All right.
He's saying, need my Killer Whales t-shirt, dude. Killer Whales t-shirt, which by the way, I don't know, did I show you guys this? It's also on the back of the shirt.
It is? Is
got the Killer Whales on the back.
Shoot, man, I'm gonna get
got the
stopped
Hello
when I
Labs
wear
on the
this
front.
outside today. Shoot, people are gonna be like, "Whoa!"
Yeah,
what's
you gotta
that?
get that script down. Gotta get that
know.
ready to go. All right,
All right.
I want you to call this race. Let's go, Bomb.
Look at everybody
them.
set here. Piff, great horse choice, by the way, as well as look at Crunchy with the red.
Hey, we can't
helmet
see it. I think you got to go full screen because our images are. I can't see any Piff. There's no Piff there for me. Can you layer that over my image so they don't have to see me?
Let me go. How do I get this out of? Oh, I just need to scroll down.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that works.
If I go like this, that's good. Yep, there we go.
Unless I reach up over here and I grab Piff's racehorse right here. Hold on, I could just like pull him back.
This is great. I love this.
Yeah,
All right.
There we go.
Is everybody feeling ready? Because I'm ready. Here we go. What is this for? 1,000 tokens, 1,500 if you're...
Kevin does have the merch. He look up top. He's got the same package. He's got the cool gear. So we get to wear this stuff and tell people about killer whales and hello. Who do you want to win from this? Are you still team Bob?
Bob. If I was to name a horse, it'd probably be named Bob. There you go.
that could be true.
Could be an acronym, but we're just gonna say Bob. All right, let's get this thing going. I'm gonna be calling the race. This is your announcer, Bomb Diggity. Rooting for Bob, but I will try to make that not something that is seen through the mic. Here we go, everybody. I got my spit guard ready because I'm gonna be talking a lot. This is the not annual. This is the weekly horse race, 8:10 here. Wonderful, beautiful, sunny day. Here we go. Riders ready. What do they act? I don't even actually know what they say. Do they say riders? I don't even know.
Your marks, right?
No, well, first riders ready. On your mark.
I think it's like I think it's I think it's like they're in their stall or something like that.
And they're in their and then it's away they go. Okay.
I don't know.
I don't even know, but I'm not gonna look it up. Here we go. BDE. He's rooting for BDE. Here we go. I'm writers ready. On your mark.
That works.
Oh, where they go? Oh, wait, how do I click start? Oh, here it is. Up here. All right, it's been a little bit. Here we go. And away they go. It's a great race here. Crunchy falling behind a little bit. Pitar takes the lead. BDE holding back for the last 14 seconds of the race. Piff on the inside looking pretty good. Crunchy really falling back, but he's coming back here. Same with BDE, really far behind. And only 7 seconds left in the game. Bob Smith is really not doing much. Crunchy really pulling ahead for the past 5 seconds. Crunchy has the race. 3, 2, 1. BDE's fighting. Oh, Bob Smith coming through the line.
Bob! Rigged! Oh my gosh! Did you see that? It wasn't going the way Bob wanted it to go, so he's like, yoink! How did that happen? I think that is a rigged challenge.
It
right
is
there,
not
Bob.
Rigged.
Crunchy and
I don't
BDE
rig anything, bro.
Bob from the 7th ether just comes riding in.
I'm telling you,
man.
none of this is rigged. I don't do anything.
Bob was holding it up in the shadow realm.
Oh
for that
my
race.
gosh.
No, gosh. Bob
BDE with
the
a great
win.
comeback. A little like that was fantastic.
Gosh, that was good.
That is
I wish we
hilarious.
could give out first, second, and third prizes, but Bob, you take home 1,000 tokens. So what we want you to do, go ahead and reach out to us. You can either do it on Telegram, on X, or anything like that. You can even, if you feel comfortable doing it, but you don't have to, you can drop your wallet Addy in the chat here, and we'll make sure we get you 1,000 tokens for winning. A rigged race is what it looked like. I think Bomb probably is getting a kickback somewhere or something there.
Wow.
So we'll have to bring that in front of the gaming commission a little bit later. But otherwise, congrats, Bomb. Bomb and Bob.
Oh, Bomb and Bob. There you go.
Bomb and Bob on your joint victory there. Bob winning on his first stream as part of the crew, which also means he could join F&B if he wants to. If you want to click on the Discord link, I think it's in the description, we can get you added to F&B. So in the future, if you win again, you'll win 1,500 tokens or whatever. Like, you'll win more tokens in the future. But congratulations, Bob. You were awesome, and you won. And Muhammad's saying I'm not saying my name. It was on the wheel.
Here it is.
Only the top 5. Yeah, it's on this wheel right here. Only the top 5 were dragged over to the horse race. So those are the people that won. But thanks, guys, for hanging out. We've been hanging out for about an hour and a half, so we'll give you guys time back in your weekend. But thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you guys next time. Bomb, do you have any words of wisdom to send us on our way with this weekend?
I guess. I mean, it's not going to be great, but you know, it is what it is. And this is just how it goes sometimes. Here we go. Sometimes it might be great. Here we go. Let's get this transition going over here. Where's the camera? Wait, let's bring it back over here. Bingo. First of all, great hat. Look at that. Embroidered. Wonderful. Looks beautiful. All right, here we go, everybody. This is how we end the stream. For those of you that don't know, it's a little bit of words of wisdom. I get real close to the screen, and I tell you something wise. Here it is. If attacked by a mob of clowns, go for the juggler. Do you get that, Finn?
I do. That's pretty funny. And words of advice that I will take if I'm ever attacked by a mob of angry clans. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining us this Saturday. We hope you guys have a great weekend. And be sure to say hello to someone new this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Say hello to someone new.